Some of you guys have been putting comments, and I've been trying to, I've been trying to catch up with them. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and just reply back to you guys on here. Antonio the Explorer. I'm gonna talk to you more in Spanish. Yeah, wait, talk to me in Spanish. You know I'm Tex-Mex. Richard O. Maybe your body's telling you to eat more healthy food so you can heal. Very hard to change eating habits, but so worth it. Whole food, plant-based. Yeah, you're so right, Richard. I'm trying. It's difficult, but I'm trying. I'm trying to eat a little bit more healthier. And even though, what happened is that when I was going through the process of going through cancer and everything else, I had to only eat like protein shakes, and things with protein, things like that, and then it's just like taking my medication. I had so many pills to take. I had so many going to go see the doctor, all this crap, and it was like I was just getting tired of doing the same thing, taking medication, taking vitamins, taking, all this other stuff, and I know it's good for me, but I needed a break, and that's where I was at. And now, since they told me that I could try eat anything and everything and to experiment, I've been trying to do that. But now I'm trying to see, my body is reacting to some of this stuff, which is normal. It's trial and error for me. But now it's getting to the point where I shouldn't, put it that way, I shouldn't be trying to eat like a steak, which I don't eat a steak every day, anything like that, or meat like that. I try to eat healthy, and I try to eat well. But the thing is that the problem I'm having right now is that I'm not sticking to my eating habits. I'm supposed to be eating meals like maybe 3 or 4 times a day, or maybe 5 times, but small portions. So what I was doing is I was trying to eat and eat to see how far I can go. And I think now it's kind of catching up to me to where my body's saying, hey, you know what, enough is enough. So now I'm trying to get back into the program where I'll eat a meal a little bit, maybe a handful, and then I kind of stop. And then I have to wait until later on so I can eat again. In between that, I'll eat a snack or something, some fruit or something like that. And the deal with that is that sometimes, as you saw earlier, I had to throw some food away because I'll get some food and then I'll try to save it for later, and then sometimes later comes and then it's like I eat a little bit, I'll nibble on it, and then it keeps on going and going, and then by the time you know it, it's like the food is not really any good anymore, because now I can contaminate myself as far as getting food poisoning or something like that. And for me to be heating the food up, putting it back in the refrigerator, taking it back out, heating it up again, that's not too good also. So I have to kind of just limit myself with that. And that's where I'm at. That's why I made me some boiled eggs right now, so I can give me some protein. And I've been eating those rice patties with some peanut butter. I've been trying to do good, man. I've been trying to do good. Michael Rulli. Mike, I'm glad you're out there enjoying, brother. All right. Mike has become a real good friend of mine. And here's another one. Brother, thanks for giving us a small glimpse of what you go through. We can't even imagine. As you said, it sucks sometimes. But hey, you're up and about living the best life you can, all things considered. Keep on keeping on, my friend. You know what? And you're so true, Michael. I mean, even though I'm going through what I'm going through, I still try to be positive, and I still try. I just suck it up. That's what I do. That's what I tell my kids. When something's going on with them, I just, hey, you know what? Suck it up. Life is not going to be all the time. It's going to fluctuate up and down. Life is going to be what you make it, right? And so it's just something I have to deal with. I got to deal with it the rest of my life. So that's what I'm trying to do. It just takes some time sometimes, because sometimes it's difficult to get in or making adjustments or making a change. In my case, like for example, I can't drink anymore, meaning no beer. So My days of partying like that, they're pretty much over. Now I just live life. But I'm not gonna let that stop me from living life. There's other things, you know, it's not all about just drinking beer and getting drunk and stuff like that. It's not all about that. It's about living. And that's where I'm at now. I'm trying to live life. Before I had the cancer, I was living life. Now, after cancer, it makes me see things even more differently, if that makes sense. But I'm still living life, and I'm living life even more now, if that makes any kind of sense. Damien247. Damien, I saw your message last night. I'm trying to get back to it, okay? To the messages. So you're asking me what camera am I using here? The footage looks very clean. Okay, well, if you guys don't know, I'm a big Canon user. So the camera that I use here in my studio is this one, the EOS R. No, you can see it, it's kind of big, right? And I'm using the Canon 15-35 lens on this one. Now this one it's a big boy right here. I have many cameras. I got the Canon 70D, the 80D. I have a bunch of GoPros. I have this one right here, the Canon G7X Mark III, which is my small point and shoot camera. Sometimes I use this to go out there, and sometimes I use this on the van. And then I have what I'm shooting on right now. I have a Canon M50, which this camera has become my pretty much everyday use right now, instead of using this one, because this one, you guys don't know, this one is heavy. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with this one in the studio, and then I use my regular camera, which is the M50 and the Canon G7X Mark III out there in the field. And of course I do also have this one, which is the Insta360 Go. This is a small little camera that you can put in your chest, give you that, you know, different angle. Usually I always have this one in my pocket, and I don't have the magnet that goes around my chest, but I usually carry this one with me too. And I carry some GoPros. If you know me, I always have a camera with me, and I'm the type of guy that if we're gonna go anywhere, Damien, like I'm the type of guy that we go anywhere out of town packing or anything like that, whatever, I'm the guy that would always pack my camera gear first, and my clothes, the hell with my clothes. I would just pack some underwear, shorts, shirt, socks, just basic things, and that was it. If I needed anything else, wherever I was at, I would stop at a Walmart or stop somewhere and get me a t-shirt, give me some shorts, things like that. But my camera gear, I had to always make sure my camera gear was always with me. Always, I needed everything, my batteries, chargers, everything, my camera bag. That's just the way, the type of guy I am when it comes to my camera gear and going out there and doing my thing, making sure I get the shot. That's what it's all about. All right, I saw this one last night. I guess you've been a subscriber for a while, because it's been a long time since I made that video about the mug. And yeah, you know what, it has been a long time. I've gone through some changes. You know, I did that video, and then you say you're watching a nature video, and then now you saying that you were off for a while, you came back, and now I'm in such condition, and you wish me all the best for me. And it sucks, you know, seeing me like this. Yeah, it does suck. You know, I don't wish cancer on anybody or any kind of illness. It sucks, and it's not fun, and what the shit that I went through was not fun. The shit I'm going through now is not fun. But bottom line again is I have to live life, and I have to keep on continue moving forward, and I just gotta be positive, even though it's hard to do sometimes. You know, I'm telling you, it's hard. But hey, Damien, thanks a lot for the comment, and you know, man, that I hope I answered your question as far as the cameras. That's what I use. And also, I check on my description. I also have a product list of all the things that I use. I do need to update that because I don't have some cameras on there. But hey, now you know what I use. And if you're thinking about doing something like this, just know that it can be expensive, but you don't need a real expensive camera to start making videos. You can use your phone and then just get you some editing software, get to know your software. So if that's why you're asking, I mean, you know, go for it. I'm telling you, the reason why I did this, and I said it before, is because I want to document my journey. I want to document my life story through my lens, and that's what I'm doing. So I hope, and the process of me doing this, my goal is also to stay positive and to, you know, help somebody else out. For whatever message you get to my videos, is just stay positive, live life. No matter what comes your way, you know, things are gonna be thrown at you, and you just gotta, you know, keep on trucking, keep on moving, and get past everything and keep on going. And that's just the way life is. Unfortunately, you know, the world that we live in is not always positive, but life is what you make it. Always remember that. Next message right here is from good friends of mine, Stuart and Eileen. Which, yeah, Stuart, you know, I read your message, and we had some good times up there in Oklahoma. You think about me all the time. We still make jokes about my stubby. Yeah, I'm glad your wife is enjoying the stubby. Was that a joke? We're keeping it rated PG, Stuart. Glad that she's enjoying that antenna that I gave her, and you know, it wasn't gonna help me any. So I'm glad I gave it to somebody that's gonna put some use to it. And if she's happy with it, then I'm happy with it. I'm good. I help us know the importance that my family is healthy. Yeah, you know, that's one thing about this. I guess you should try not to feel normal, but feel like you got this. Keep it up, and keep that grass cut. Yeah, that grass was, you know, for a while we didn't have no water here, and the grass was dying on us, and now all of a sudden we got all this rain, and now the grass is just growing like freaking no tomorrow. Well, Stuart and Eileen, I hope you guys are doing good, and I don't know when we'll meet up again, but thank you for the support. I'm glad that you guys are doing good, and man, thank you for the support. And take care of your family, man, because you know what, that's what we have. We have our family, and we just gotta keep on keeping on, as some of you guys say. Michael, I think Michael say that. Oh, Michael, you know what? Let me show you, Michael. I know we've been talking, we've been texting, we've been off and on, but let me show you, Michael. I think I got it ready. Let me show you. Mike, I got this ready, man. It's all set up now. You know, I just like to be creative. I just like to keep my hands moving and do things, you know, besides other things. But yeah, if you guys are interested in maybe a sign like this or something like that, I don't have a price on something like this yet, because I haven't calculated how much it costs me to actually make a sign like this. You know, I have to consider, you know, the LED lights, I have to consider the epoxy, the board, everything else. But once I get that figured out, you know, then I'll set a price, and then, I don't know, I'm thinking about either making a website or something like that. I'm not sure. Or just send me a message to my Yahoo account, which is HCDigital Art at yahoo.com. A cup. I even do tumblers. I do tumblers too. I just haven't had the time to do tumblers. But I also make these too. I haven't really posted too many videos on stuff like this, but I also make tumblers. I have things that I'm working on. Like I said, I just like to stay busy. I just like to be creative. You know, here's another project right here that you see I haven't finished. I start, but then I haven't finished because I started another project. And one thing about this is, see, I have this right here, which is going to be a charging station, and I have some ideas on what I want to do with that. But again, I wanted to finish up some signs, so I got that sign done from Mike. I have this one that's going to be done pretty soon, and then that's for another subscriber, and then just keep on going after that, man. But Murphy, Lena, and Cassidy, take care. Always good to be honest. So those that are following you understand the continued good and the bad. Take care. You know what, Murphy, Lana, and Cassidy? I don't know which one to use, but it's things like this that keep me going. Comments like this, the support, it keeps you going. Little do you know that just small little details like that, or small little words, really help somebody out. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart that you watch my videos, and hopefully, you know, I'm being positive, and I'm trying to show you what I'm going through, and hopefully it's helping you out. You know, maybe you know somebody, but yeah, that's what it's all about, you know. And sometimes, you know, like when I did that video, and I had recorded myself when I was having a bad day and I was actually throwing up, having the dumping syndrome. I had told Christina about it, and she was like, you know, I don't know if you want to put that out there, because it's kind of gross, right? But I said, you know what, look, I'm not trying to be gross about it, but I'm trying to show someone what it's like. And I always tell her doing the YouTube thing is, I like YouTube because you can just be yourself. This is not the fucking Kardashians where, you know, shit has to be scripted, and then they don't want drama and all sorts of bullshit. Here on YouTube, you just gotta be for real. Just be yourself. And so when I did that, I told her, I explained to Christina, you know what, I don't want to be gross about this shit, but I also want to show the people what this shit is like, what real life shit is like. You know, it's not scripted, it's real shit. And that's what I did. That's why if you see on that little clip, the before, I put a little disclaimer on there, and then I ran the clip. But I didn't show you guys everything. I didn't try to show you guys, you know, what's coming out of my body, you know, maybe just a little bit, but I don't try to show you too much. I try to keep it, I want to be as real as possible, and I want you to see that kind of stuff. And so that's why I did that. And so Lana, Murphy, Cassidy, thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. And yeah, I do try to keep it 100% real. Robert Aguilera. Robert, when you coming back to town, Robert? I'm glad that you're doing good with your situation from before. And all I can say, brother, is hang in there. You're not the first one that's been through it. You're not gonna be the last one to go through it. So hang in there, stay positive. So Betty Lee, when I asked you, you responded back by saying you had one more round of chemo, and God willing, that's it. Stay strong for me. And I am trying to stay strong, but also Betty Lee, for you, make sure you stay strong. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Don't fall off the wagon the way I did, and keep on moving forward, man. You just have to. Right, that's it for now. I'm gonna continue today. I'm feeling not too bad today. I'm feeling okay. I'm just a little bit. I'm just gonna try and work it in easy as far as we trying to eat, and eat slowly and do what I have to do. But I gotta go finish up that sign and do some more painting. And so that's it for today, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be safe. I hope that I touched up on a couple of things here. I just want you guys to be safe, man. Always remember that. Stay positive. No matter what you're going through, no matter what life throws you, you know, you gotta stay positive, and you gotta keep on going, man. That's just the way it's gonna be. Life is not always going to be up. I don't even know what the hell. You know, life fluctuates. You guys know that. But life is what you make it. Remember that. Life is what you make it. So be positive. Stay strong, be healthy, drink plenty of water. That's what I gotta do. I gotta drink more water. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.